It may sound hard to believe, but the universe is constantly communicating with you. All you need to do is learn to speak its language. If you're missing out on opportunities that are right in front of you, this video is for you. You're getting hit with unexpected expenses, accidents, or illnesses. It's not just a coincidence. The universe is sending you messages, but you're not listening. And when you ignore those signs, the messages get louder, like a flood in your home or a costly car accident. It's like the universe is saying, pay attention. In this video, I'll share everything you need to know about signs from the universe. Watch until the end to learn how to spot the first signs, which are often gentle and painless. I'll show you how to recognize them and how to make requests to the universe in a way that ensures your desires always manifest. And once you grasp the core principle of communicating with the universe, your life will change in profound ways. You'll become attuned to the smallest shifts in energy and be able to make timely decisions that align with your path. Your dreams will start to manifest one after another, and you'll learn to desire without limits or apology. As you let go of negative beliefs and mental blocks, you'll clear the way for success, wealth, and prosperity to flow into your life. The universe communicates with you in various ways, through signs, inspiration, meaningful encounters, what Carl Jung referred to as synchronicity. Let's say you're considering a career change, but you're unsure which path to take. And then, out of the blue, you receive a call from an old acquaintance saying, "We have an opening that might interest you." Imagine you're torn about a relationship, and then you overhear a conversation at a cafe that eerily echoes your own situation. Suddenly, clarity strikes, or you're seeking guidance, so you ask the universe for a sign, open a book, and the first line you read resonates deeply with your current situation. The question is, how do you learn to recognize these signs when they appear, and more importantly, trust the messages they're sending you? The universe communicates with you when your mind is clear and peaceful, but these days we're always caught up in something. Streaming shows, endless social media scrolling, constant messaging, checking out memes and viral content. Our minds are constantly occupied with thousands of competing voices. In all that mental chaos, how can we possibly hear what the universe is telling us? One of the simplest and most effective ways to clear your mind and calm your thoughts is through meditation. By meditating, you can tune into the universe's energy and learn to read its signs. And to give you a tangible tool to work with, we've got some exciting news. A Mind Power top expert has just launched a new mobile app packed with incredibly powerful techniques for manifesting your desires. There's never been anything like this on the market.
Wow!
All the tools, techniques, and practices for manifesting with mind power in one place. You can download and use the app completely free. It's available through the links in the description for both iPhone and Android. Be sure to check out the Financial Abundance section. We suggest beginning your manifestation journey with the powerful audio affirmations, Attract $1 million effortlessly. The true wealth secret lies in your mindset, as the app creator knows firsthand. She's a highly successful woman who manifested financial abundance from absolute zero. She reveals the exact affirmations that once made her a millionaire, and now it's your turn to unlock your abundance potential. Commit just 10 minutes daily for 21 days, and you'll start attracting money from unexpected channels. Guaranteed. Here's real feedback from the community. The practices from this app really work. I noticed financial shifts literally from day one of listening. If you don't have this app on your phone yet, you're missing out on a gold mine. Download using the links in the description and start listening today. Pro tip: the annual subscription offers the best value, allowing you to experience all practices and completely transform every dimension of your life. When your mind is clear and truly at peace, ideas start flowing naturally. They might touch on anything you need guidance with right now, whether it's work, business, relationships, money, or home projects. Make meditation part of your daily routine, and you'll start hearing the universe's whispers every day. Think of it like those bedtime stories from childhood. All you need to do is create the time and space for this special conversation. Another way the universe speaks to us is through gifts and gestures from others. The universe speaks to us through the people in our lives and the way they show up. And to attract a flow of gifts into your life, you need to start giving yourself. One of the clearest signs that something's off is when your projects or business aren't generating the income or profit you expect. Startups stall, ideas don't gain traction, but often when you share what you have, Whether it's your time, expertise, support, or resources, you open the door to a flood of opportunities, clients, and profits. So if something in your life has stalled, try giving more. Share your smile, your attention, your inspiration, or your financial support, whatever you can. As you start giving, you'll begin to notice reality responding in kind. Someone might reach out unexpectedly, a stranger might smile at you, or you'll feel a weight lift off your shoulders. You're creating the energy you want to receive. And before long, you might receive an unexpected order, meet the right person, or see money start flowing in. Because when energy starts moving, abundance follows. It's like the universe is answering your silent question, why isn't this working? To open the flow of abundance, start each morning by asking, how can I contribute to the world today? And end each day by reflecting, what did I share today? Take a moment to reflect on what you're giving to the world through your work. Are you creating value, spreading positivity, and making a meaningful impact? Or is your work tied to things that might be draining or toxic? Think about the energy you're putting out there and what you're receiving in return. The third way of communicating with the universe is through the choices it presents to you every day. These choices are your karma. Famous physician, author, and spiritual leader Deepak Chopra says that karma is both action and consequence. It's cause and effect simultaneously, because every action generates an energy force that returns to us in like form. If I insulted you, you would likely choose to feel hurt. If I compliment you, you choose to feel pleasure or flattered. But think about this. It's just a choice. I could hurt you, insult you, and you could choose not to feel offended. I could say something nice to you, and you could choose not to accept my praise. How does the universe communicate with you through karma? The thing is, the universe doesn't shout. It nudges. It shows you patterns, recurring situations, people, or states of being that keep popping up in your life. It whispers, you're back here again. Maybe it's time to make a different choice. If you often find yourself tolerating mistreatment, staying silent, or swallowing your hurt just to avoid conflict, the universe might keep bringing people into your life who take advantage of you. But this isn't punishment, it's a reflection. The universe is essentially mirroring back to you the need to set boundaries. Until you start saying no when necessary, this pattern will repeat itself. When you help others from a genuine place, without expecting anything in return, you'll often find that unexpected help arrives when you need it most. It might not come from the people you help directly, but the universe has its own way of balancing things out energetically. If you feel stuck in a job but are afraid to leave, life will often send you signs. Minor health issues, setbacks, colleagues losing their jobs, or just feeling drained and burnt out. But this isn't a sign of failure, it's a wake-up call. To learn to hear the universe and let it know you understand, it's important to do the following. Be more mindful of your choices. Before speaking, acting, or thinking, ask yourself, where will this lead? Is this moving me toward love, freedom, and growth, or away from it? Pay attention to your reactions and notice any recurring themes in your life. If you're seeing the same patterns over and over, it's likely time to change your strategy. Instead of blaming others, try to learn from the situation. What happens to you isn't inherently good or bad. It's just feedback from life. The fourth way to communicate with the universe is through acceptance and non-resistance. Learn to apply the law of least effort. Nature moves with minimal resistance. A river doesn't force its flow, and a flower doesn't strain to grow. Everything happens naturally, without struggle, from a state of love and purpose. The same goes for you. When you're living in harmony with yourself, your path starts to unfold smoothly. So, how does the universe speak to you through this law? Let's say you've always wanted to teach yoga, but fear held you back. Then you finally let go of that fear and start practicing just for the joy of it, without any expectations. A month later, someone asks you to fill in for them, and before you know it, you're getting noticed and getting invited to teach. You didn't force it. It just happened naturally. That's the law of least effort in action. Or maybe you've been worn out from investing in a relationship that's gone stale. You let go of the struggle and focus on being your true self, even if it means flying solo. And then, someone shows up who doesn't need you to fight for their love, compromise your boundaries, or pretend to be someone else. That's the magic of non-attachment. Or in your career, you're disappointed when an opportunity doesn't work out, but you accept it and trust that it's for the best. Then, an even better opportunity comes along, one that's perfectly aligned with you. The universe doesn't want you to struggle, it wants you to trust. And the law of least effort isn't about doing nothing, it's about taking action from a place of inner peace. When you get this and let go of the need to control everything, the universe starts delivering what you want with ease. And trust me, you'll notice the difference. What's happening in your life right now isn't a coincidence. It's a direct reflection of your thoughts, feelings, and the choices you make every day. Share your deepest desire in the comments below and let it go. I set my desire free. The fifth way to connect with the universe is to speak directly through your intentions and desires. Think of every desire like a seed. Plant it with silence, trust, and mindfulness, and it'll take root. The universe doesn't respond to your words, but to the energy and the vibration behind them. Let's say you've set a clear intention, working remotely and traveling freely. But instead of stressing about it every day, you focus on feeling grounded and confident that it's going to happen. You start taking small steps towards your goal, reading up, trying new things. And then, a couple of weeks later, a former colleague reaches out about an online project. Fast forward 6 months, and you're sitting in a new city, working on your laptop thinking, this is exactly where I'm meant to be. It's not a coincidence, it's the universe responding to your intention. Or perhaps, you feel like you're ready to start a family, but it's not driven by fear or insecurity. You're coming from a place of maturity and clarity, knowing what you want. So, instead of frantically searching for the perfect partner, you focus on love, toward yourself, toward life. And then, out of nowhere, a chance meeting turns into a meaningful connection. You weren't chasing love, you were radiating it. And the universe responded in kind. So how can you effectively work with intentions? Start your day with 5 minutes of silence. Speak your desires out loud, calmly, and clearly. Write them down on a piece of paper to anchor the energy. Then, throughout the day, come back to them with trust, but without stress. Each day, check in with yourself. Am I moving towards my goal or away from it? And then, the universe begins to communicate with you through sudden insights, meaningful encounters, and opportunities that align with your desires. You might stumble upon phrases, articles, or videos that offer guidance or answers, and you'll start to feel a sense of lightness and excitement, knowing you're moving in the right direction. The sixth way to communicate with the universe is to let go of attachments and rigid expectations. True freedom comes when you learn to embrace uncertainty as a way of life. Clinging to stability might feel safe, but it's actually a major obstacle to experiencing life's magic. Stability is one of the biggest traps for many people. When you try to micromanage the manifestation process, the universe tends to step back. Think about how often you held yourself back from achieving your dreams because you were too fixated on the exact outcome. Imagine you're looking for a new job. You do your research, tailor your resume, and apply to jobs that interest you. That's it. Now it's time to take a deep breath and let go. Don't spend hours refreshing your email or overthinking every potential lead. Instead, focus on yourself, try something new, or meditate. Trust that the universe is handling its part. Let go of the need to micromanage. Or for instance, you're eager to get married, but your partner isn't on the same page. Instead of pressuring them with jealousy, criticism, or constant nudges, take a step back. Maybe this isn't the right person for you and the universe has someone else in store. Focus on your own growth, explore new hobbies, or plan a fun trip. Shift your attention away from trying to force the relationship. Trust that the universe is working on your behalf. Don't peek. Let it do its thing. Trust the process and you'll be rewarded. We've covered 6 amazing ways to communicate with the universe that can transform your life forever if you learn to apply them. Right now, take a look around you. What has changed in your space? Are the colors more vivid? Does the world feel warmer and more vibrant to you now? And as you've absorbed this new knowledge, changes are already happening in your life. You just need to start paying attention to them. Let's get into the 7th and final way to connect with the universe. It's both the most complex and the most powerful. To live in harmony with the universe, accept its signs, and trust your path. You need to find your true purpose. Each person on this planet has a unique talent that sets them apart. Your job is to uncover yours and live a life that aligns with it. You're here for a reason, and it's up to you to figure out what that is. At our core, we're spiritual beings having a human experience, and you need to understand and embrace this. Deepak Chopra said that each person has that unique something they're exceptionally good at, and when they're doing it, time flies by. When you tap into this talent, and many people have multiple talents, you're transported to a state of awareness that's beyond time itself. Every day, ask yourself, how can I be of service to others? Ask yourself, what would I do every day if money weren't a factor? This can help you discover your purpose. So, how does the universe communicate with you when you're on the right path? For one, you'll feel this inner excitement and lose track of time when you're doing something that feels true to you. You might also notice others feeling envious, which can be a clue that you're onto something that's meant for you. And when people ask you how you do something so easily, that's often a sign you're in your element. But if everything seems fine on the surface, yet you feel empty inside, that might be a sign that you're not on your path. When you're living in alignment with your purpose, the universe becomes a supportive force in your life, not a challenge. Type, I thank and accept in the comments below to start learning how to communicate with the universe and manifest your dreams. Subscribe to The Labyrinth Within for more content on inner transformation, mind power, and spiritual growth. Here you'll find valuable information and practices for every step of your journey.